we've seen a significant rise in hatred and hate crimes going all the way back to 2016. And a lot of that, I think, can be attributed to the inflammatory rhetoric and the permission slip that the former twice impeached so-called president of the United States of America has peddled.
This is the 411 with Jessica Washington. Today we're on with House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries to discuss his role in this tumultuous political climate. So I'm sure you heard Donald Trump's now repeated comments saying that people from African, South American, and Asian nations are poisoning the blood of America. I just wanted to get your response to that.
Well, Donald Trump has peddled in fascist, racist, xenophobic, sexist, Islamophobic, and hateful rhetoric, including often welcoming individuals with a history of very vile anti-Semitism into his home in Mar-a-Lago. And all of it collectively is dangerous and it's shameful, and it should be denounced by reasonable people across the ideological spectrum. We've seen a significant rise in hatred and hate crimes going all the way back to 2016. And a lot of that, I think, can be attributed to the inflammatory rhetoric and the permission slip that the former twice impeached so-called president of the United States of America has peddled and continues to peddle now on the campaign trail.
There has been reporting that the White House has agreed to some rather hardline concessions on immigration in exchange for Ukraine aid. I'm curious, are those concessions that you agree with and are also going to be pushing in the House?
Yeah, I haven't had an opportunity to review any specific policy changes that are being contemplated, but as soon as that's made available to us, we will make sure that members of the House Democratic Caucus can be fully and comprehensively briefed.
If Democrats end up going forward with these more hard-right immigration policies, outside of rhetoric, how do Democrats differentiate themselves from Republicans?
Well, in my view, there's nothing that should be agreed to that simply relates to a hard right policy wish list with respect to immigration and the border. That if, in fact, changes are being contemplated that the Congress will ultimately have to evaluate, that should be done through the lens of making sure that these changes are designed to be effective in continuing to allow for and promote lawful immigration, which will be important to our continued economic success and competitiveness, while ensuring that the challenges that we can all see in existence at the border are decisively and meaningfully addressed in a manner consistent with our heritage as a nation anchored in the rule of law. What should not happen, in my view, is that cosmetic changes are made that are simply designed to appease right-wing extremists, but that are not designed to actually have a positive impact on addressing some of the challenges that are being experienced.
So just to clarify, what you're saying is you don't think that Democrats should give on these really important issues like immigration in exchange for Ukraine aid?
Since we are at this space where the border policy conversation is a part of the discussion, then we've just got to make sure that it proceeds in a manner consistent with American values.